U.S. GDP fell by 4.8% during the first quarter. This is a direct result of changes in personal income, spending, and saving. So let's walk through what happened to those three measures. First, let's look at consumer spending. This chart is the contributions to the minus 4.8% GDP growth that we saw in the first quarter. Consumer spending dragged the total growth down by 5.26%. Ironically, one of the things that bailed out the economy was foreign trade. Net exports rose by 9.2%, contributing plus 1.3% to the change in overall GDP. So let's take a closer look at consumer spending. Spending is largely driven by income. Personal income continued to grow steadily, rising by 2%. But personal spending took a rather sharp downturn, falling by 6.6%. So people's income rose and spending fell. Where did the decrease in spending go? Economists know the answer. There are only two things households can do with their income. They can spend it on goods and services, or they can save it. Sure enough, personal savings skyrocketed from about $1.29 to $1.6 trillion. That's a quarter-to-quarter increase of 26% or 104% per year. Putting this in perspective, there have been 81 quarters since the first quarter of 2000. Quarterly savings growth only exceeded 26% in 6 of those quarters. 2 were during the financial crisis and Great Recession of 2006 through 2008. Another 2 were caused by the dot-com crash of 2000 through 2002. And during all 3 episodes of rapidly increasing savings, real GDP growth slowed dramatically or fell. Why did people stop spending? They're scared. Heck, I'm a little nervous myself. When we're scared, we cut back on spending and increase saving. Spending fell by about $200 billion in the first quarter of 2020. Normally, this would lead to a recession, but the government and Federal Reserve intervened in a variety of ways with a number of stimulus packages. This increases aggregate demand. There's only one problem. You can't buy goods and services that don't exist. Aggregate supply matters too. Increasing aggregate demand is all well and good, but if there's nothing for people to buy, they will simply save the stimulus rather than spending it. We need a program to induce people to get out there and spend this money. For many, the incentive is simple. They would like to keep living where they're living and have enough to eat. For others, additional pressure could be useful. Some encouraging words from political leaders and economists would be helpful.